Ebrahim, I want to go back in time to between 2004 and 2009, a different time and in a different world in politics, where the ANC was in power in the Western Cape and you were the premier of the Western Cape. How did the ANC form an alliance or a coalition that held and won the Western Cape? It seems like lifetimes ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. So how did you do it?
It's not that long ago, you're right. We refer to that period, I would say from 99 to 2008 as the golden era of the ANC in the Western Cape. And we did form in 2004 a coalition with the new National Party. And that's how we got our 53%. The ANC contributed 46%, the National Party, the remainder. And we were able to govern. Eventually, we integrated in as one party, and that's how we were able to move forward. But you know, the external coalition with the National Party was preceded by the internal coalition with the ANC.
Yes.
In the run up to 99, we went to the Guguletu groupings within the ANC and brought them in. We went to your kind of left in Khayelitsha and brought them in, the kind of party, Kosatu, Khayelitsha left, brought them in. We went to the kind of rural areas of the Western Cape and brought them in. We went to your kind of urban colored middle classes, brought them in. In fact, only one grouping really stayed out of this internal coalition that was reflected also in the makeup of the top 5 of the ANC, because each one of those groupings saw themselves in that, elected me as chairperson, and we were then able to convincingly say to the public that the ANC is a home for all, because it was seen in the kind of generosity of allowing each other to become the leaders of the ANC. And that builds trust. And when you have that kind of trust, you can go to an external coalition partner to say, yeah, you guys really deal with each other very well and generously. Maybe you will be fair to us. And so we were able to persuade the National Party in 2001 to leave the DA and that their future will be secured. And in that period between 2002 and 2004, when we co-governed with the new National Party, we had 6 in cabinet, the new National Party had 4, but we said to them, why don't you make one of yours the premier? And again, the communication was that we just want the best for the people. We are not power hungry. Ebrahim Rasool or whoever else in the ANC who wants to be premier can wait until there's a proper election, but let's build trust with the people, let's prioritize services. And that was the lead up to the 2004 election, where in that period, we were able to show that we were bringing in investment into the Western Cape, that we were building houses in the Western Cape. We were pushing up how many people had water and sanitation in the Western Cape. Pensions and grants were being delivered like clockwork. We really focused on excellence rather than politics. And we said, let's do our talking on the field and not through spin. And that really was what took us to 2004. And then 2004, people gave us this mandate to govern. And I end this thing by how it ended. There were some people in the ANC who thought that the victory was permanent, who thought that now that we were in government, we will never lose government, who tinkered with the internal coalition, who wanted to break up the internal ANC coalition into racial factions, and then, of course, we all know that after President Zuma became president, we in the Western Cape opposed him. We voted for Thabo Mbeki because we, soos hulle in die Kaap sê, ons het gesien hier kom 'n ding that will destroy the ANC, and we voted against him. Of course, then President Zuma demanded my resignation as premier, and those who succeeded me, who were loyal to him, the electorate punished us by bringing us down from our winning coalition of 53% down to 31% or so.